What the hell? Are we actually visible?
Hello, Legos.
Hello.
What? Where's the intro?
What have you done with the video stream? Hayley's in front, then it's you. That's massive, and then I'm hidden behind you. Like.
I've not changed that. Where are you, Chris? I can't see that. How do I change that? Oh.
Josh, come back, we forgive you.
I don't know what to do. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, if you just shrink your box and move it to the left.
I can't, because I'm not seeing that.
Why is that
different? I don't get this format.
Can you tell Vinny wants to be the main guy? That's better, just keep it like that. Keep it like that. No, not like that.
That won't be! That won't be!
Yeah, so you say.
One of these has got to look half normal.
But that one don't.
Wait there, how do I change these? No, we're not in.
And now the screen's gone. Oh no, he was playing an intro.
Outro, Chris. Right, how do I change that then?
Yay!
Hey!
Yay!
Why's that worked all of a sudden? I don't get it.
For the first time, someone's actually said you're small. Except for in other ways.
I should get bigger. I've just changed it, but it's not changing on the outboard.
But apparently there's no sound to Craig, but Tracy says she has sound. Sassy, do you have sound?
Yes.
Hello world, are you
is Craig doing a hanky on me? Why? Wait,
that's what I've asked the other viewers.
Bear with me, people. Bear with me.
It's an old man at the controls of a computer. Need I say more?
There we go. We should be proper sizes now.
Right, don't touch nothing. Don't even play a bumper.
I can't play the bumpers. I've just tried.
Right, right. My friend Sassy can hear us, so it's just Craig being a Vinny.
Good, because I don't know where microphones are.
Oops, excuse me. Oh, there you go. He said he came out and came back in his back.
Bumper music off. What bumper music? This will be because I've gone through all the scenes to find one where we actually normal. Well, enjoy the bumper music, people. It will stop. Which bumper music's on?
Did they start the show?
And there is some lag between us and them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that will go off, people.
Oh, there we go, it's finished.
What I don't get is why it didn't actually play the video to the bumper. Anyway, good evening, people. Welcome to the car crash that is LXV without Josh.
He's back next week, right?
I hope so.
Jesus Christ, Vinny, stop bloody dry hitting it.
Oh, well, either. Oh, I can't be cold with the cold.
Yes, Sassy's definitely a Friday.
Yep.
And
Vinny's definitely in control. God help us.
Tracy, it was every bumper because I went through every scene, so it would have played every bumper's music. But for some reason, it didn't play every bumper's video. Josh, I love you. Please be back next week.
He's away with the lads, isn't he? Getting pissed.
Yeah.
Is he? That was this week, wasn't it? I think he's somewhere else this weekend. I don't know.
It's a party, birthday party, wasn't it?
Well, it's a work do earlier in the week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But he'll be back next week, I hope. Is that the original one, Chris?
From last week, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, dear. I tell you what, it's never dull in the LXV, is it?
No.
Never dull.
No, we're always up to something stupid.
Generally revolving around me and technology,
Yes.
if we're completely honest.
If you're ever bored and you want to laugh, video call Vinny and ask him for technical help.
It is a new platform as well. This is the first time I've hosted on it. And to be honest, it's the first time I've logged into it.
To be honest, I'm surprised you can still figure out how to turn your computer on.
It was already on, Chris.
You just never turned it off.
I came in here and it was still on from last week. I was like, oh yeah, it's updated, wasn't it? Oh, dear me. What a week. What a week. How are you guys anyway? How is everybody? I know there's not many in the chat, but how is
The
everybody?
week ended, thank God.
Well, the weeks just keep flying by for me. Absolutely flying. Which ain't a bad thing. Where'd you
Just the
go?
wrong way round, right?
It's the right way around for me.
Yeah, doesn't help us.
Because he's not flipped his
Yeah, I'll flip
Camera.
the camera. Horizontal flip. No. There we go.
amateurs. Sheer amateurs. And that's coming from me.
There we go. That better?
I'm not actually looking, Chris,
Well, am I not surprised?
because I'm doing something else.
Don't mess. Vinny, you've just got it working. Don't mess.
No, I'm sharing the stream on Facebook.
Ah, okay, then. We'll let you off with that one.
Thanks. Oh, man. Everyone ready for this heat wave? I think it's already started, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping to spend Saturday messing with my big toy outside in the back garden, but the person that was helping me kind of forgot to send the part that he said he'd send me.
Oh,
Left
okay.
it in his work truck and didn't realise until this morning. I'm like, as bad as me.
Is that guy off that group, Chris?
Yes. Come
So
here.
you can't do anything without that part, then?
Not at the moment, no. Say hello then.
Ah. What
You
a
weren't
cute
good, us.
person.
Why, thank you.
That's...
You wouldn't believe that she's actually 16 years old.
Ah.
So she's
That's a lot of doggy years.
funny looking dog.
Can't see, Chris.
Well, it was kind of in the clue what Hayley said.
I didn't hear
I didn't
Chris.
have a vagina out.
Oh, right. I thought you did have it out.
Now that's his only fan.
Yeah.
There we go. I can turn you back on now.
I'm always turned on.
I don't
There
want
we
to know
go.
that. I really don't want to know that.
If anyone would like to go share the stream and do us a favour, it's in the chat as well. Alright then. Anyone got up new? How is everybody? Can we actually do the show now, do you think?
Yeah, when you're ready.
No, in your own time, Vin, you know.
I'm never ready.
We know that. No, Craig,
Oh,
16. She's the same age as my daughter.
no comments on that, please, because Chris will spit his dummy up. And that includes you, Colin.
No, we'll all spit our dummies out.
Anyone got out new then?
I've
We
got a
got
spot.
ales.
Yeah. What is that? Look at that.
What is it? Kind of helps if you say what it is. Instead of, I got that.
I don't want to
No,
say what it is now. Fuck you. That
it's
is
a
the Free Mac. I'm not going to say this right, never do. Marvos X 100 kit.
yes.
Marvo Sex.
X.
Put it lights up.
Yeah, I've seen them on the fucking juice page.
Yeah.
Fucking juice.
Evening, Danny. Hope you're well, my friend. I do. I've seen them ales. I actually quite like them, even though there's all the horrible LEDs and things on it.
To be fair, this little, obviously this is their version of the PMP tank. Really good.
What clothes did it take? Is it their own?
Yeah.
I've just realised I left one of my other mods on the side.
Melting, Danny. Melting, my friend. Absolutely melting. Already.
What you don't see is that me and Vinny are two-topping it at the moment.
Nobody needs that mental image, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you've got that, ales. I got the... finally, this has taken like a year to get here from Geek Vape. The Boost 2. Which you can't see because my fucking lighting is diabolical. You can see it better here, right next to my face.
It's as ugly as you are.
Food.
It's better looking than me. There is a few little glitches with it, but I'm not going to bitch and moan about them here. I'll do it on the review.
Oh yeah. Say
Yeah,
no spoilers.
I've actually only been using it like not even 2 days, and I've had as many pros as it is cons. Unfortunately, sorry, Keith. Right, it's completely disappeared. Fucking hell, crowded, mate. Disappeared. Bear with the cost, people. I have got severe case of
flirt, Colin.
a severe case of man flu. Yeah, Colin, it doesn't normally stop you.
And I'm back.
Oh, I hope it does rain and thunder. I bloody hope it does here tonight.
I don't like thunder.
I like thunder.
When you've been hit by lightning, then tell me if you like fucking thunderstorms.
Shocking.
It was.
Explains a few things.
It does, Chris. You're actually...
No, they were all there beforehand.
Yeah, but what about the other 10 voices?
No, they were there. They could took you out. Hey, Hanky!
Oh,
Hey,
Hanky's
Spanky.
in. Hey, Hanky.
Yeah?
Right, I should do a quick round of what we're vaping on, seeing as that sat here and talk absolute bollocks for 15 minutes.
Well, we normally
You
do
mean
that
supposed to
for
the rest of the show that we're going to talk bollocks about anyway?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Rubber sliders. It's something. Jesus. Air conditioning him with kegs. Who's going first then?
You can see you're at first.
Okay, I'm on the Vaporesso PT60. Again, which is going to be reviewed on the channel soon. And in there, I'm vaping some Seriously Soda Blue Razzle Lemonade. Courtesy of e-liquid samples. Thank you very much.
That's really nice.
It actually really
I
is.
like that one.
Yeah.
I like the Red Bull version of theirs as well.
Not got that. I literally got that one. Then the Boost 2. And I got some Sad Boy Strawberry Jam from the Jam line. Then I got a bit of a mashup on the go. I got my Perseus, but on the Geek Vape M100. I just... Basically,
Josh isn't on
Basically, you'll see I literally only have two 18650 cells now, and you'll see them shortly if they're in another device. So I've got that in there with some Juice and Power Cherry Ice, which is rather chilly.
the
And then I missed. If anyone wants to actually come forward and admit to sending me this, please feel free. I got a Vupu musket that arrived in the post, and I have no idea who sent me it whatsoever.
And you mean you're using it? Suppose you're not me, are you? You haven't got as many people that want to kill you.
No, I am using it. I'm vaping it.
How are you finding it?
It's interesting. I used to love my little. What was the cut? Was it the Drag X's? The little single cell ones? It was a Drag X,
Yeah,
wasn't
Drag
it?
X.
And then the coils went shite. I mean, one of them, I put like 50,000 puffs on it. I actually have 3 of them. And then, like I said, the coils went to shit, but it seems alright. It's a bit weird. Oh, I can't wait.
We know that.
It's the cold. Because the display is next to the tank.
Oh, I like that.
Mm.
It's a good job it doesn't leak. Because the charging port's right under it as well.
Oh.
Well, that's very smart.
But it seems okay. But again, there's some major issues with it. I mean, I don't know who sent me it, so I can't big them up and thank them. But yeah, it seems alright. Not being too generous there, but I don't use 18650s anymore, Colin, really. I use 21s. I do need some more, actually. But yeah, that's me. That's what I'm vaping tonight.
Yeah, I could do some 21/7s and some more 8s.
Oh, I've got about 30 of them. I just got no 18650s because I was a tight ass that still run 25 hours. And they've all died.
I like to change them every year and a half, depending on how often they
no
get
comment,
used.
Chris.
Yeah, you don't change them at all. Not unless I'm literally foobar or them fizzing.
Which is why I need to update them and change them. Ales, we know what is on, so you show us what you're vaping.
You don't know what I'm on.
Oh, come on then, Chris. Show us what you got.
Well,
Vape-wise. Vape-wise.
I'm on my arse. Can't you see? I'm on my Overkill DNA 250C with me trilogy, as always. Love this thing. And in that, I have some Sad Boy Unicorn Tears. Next, I'm on my Volpor with some Right Squad's Ultra Peach Tea. Love this stuff.
That's Vinci, isn't it?
Yeah, the Vinci X. Next, I'm on my Destroyer with the.
Not your Destroyer.
Well, it's mine for as long as I want to keep hold of it, and then I can hand
Not
it back.
your
Isn't it more
Destroyer.
shinier than that?
You mean it was clean when you got
Shinier
it?
in some of the photos.
It's still
Yeah.
not cleaned it.
No, couldn't be bothered. It's all right.
Well, there are a few examples of that gorgeous mechanical mod and the state you've got it in.
Vincent, would you like to show the stream the condition of some of your gorgeous, very
I'd love to, Chris.
examples?
Unfortunately, none of them are here anymore.
I bet
So he
that's still
says.
shiny.
That's
My
because
Destroyer
it's
is shiny 'cause
aluminium.
it's stainless.
Oh, is it
I
stainless? Well then, mine's the actual first prototype that they handed out.
But it's not yours.
Mine, as long as I want to hold on to it.
But it's not yours.
It's not yours.
There is an unlimited amount of time on the borrow. Okay. Basically, Zippy, you ain't getting it back, bitch. It's mine. Nah, you will get it back. I have offered. Last time I went up, I said, do you want me to bring it back? He says, hold on to it until you buy and I'll hand it back. So, he's a good guy, that.
You
Obviously,
want
miss your hog.
your hog.
Yeah, I've always got my hog. My hog and my overkill are my dailies. And in that, I've got... key lime cookie, Sad Boy. Sad Boy's key lime cookie. I just haven't got the bottle near me. It's over there. I forgot to bring it with me. And that's it, really.
Yeah, okay. Because Danny, I use the Molicel 21700s. They are cracking, my friend. Especially if you can find a new one, which ain't, I don't think, quite available yet. They've got another one that's got lots of MAR as well as ampage. Whenever that comes available. Go on then, Hales. What you on, love?
Well, obviously, I'm on the Freemax Marva X. Was that right this time? And that's got Chopper Babe Cherry Up, which is really yummy. I've gone through 2 tanks whilst waiting to go live. Then I'm on my Siegfried from Vapefly. And that's got Riot Squad, Punk, Strawberry, and Pink Apple. Then, what should I go for next? Then on my Brunhild with the Kumo. That seems to be its new resting place on my Brunhild. And that's with Mud King Juice.
Mud King Juice.
Simply lovely. Then obviously I have my baby set up. The Limelight Wicket. And my Perseus, which is the V1. And that's got Pansy, Watermelon Berry in.
Nice. Yes, Danny, I can't wait for them cells to drop, the new model cells. I'll be all over them like a rat. I think they could quite easily reinvigorate the mechanical mod market, but we shall see. Sorry, Hales, you was about to say something before you glitched.
I always fucking glitch. No, I was saying to Colin, I'm not on any disposables tonight.
Simon's not around.
Disposable free zone.
I'm not on them because Simon's not fucking round. They're in his van.
90% of his cargo weight is his daily supply of disposables.
I'm not. There's been a few I've liked recently of disposables, but a lot of them, I'm not liking the flavours at the minute.
I found them, certain ones very, very sweet all of a sudden. Yeah.
It could be the heat.
Well, yeah, it could be disturbing the liquids, but generally I don't leave them in the heat anyway, Chris. I'm not that stupid.
No, just general heat. Even if you don't keep them in the heat, you're in a cooler room, it's still going to be warmer than...
Danny, I actually used an RDA the other day for the very first time in a long, long while, and I absolutely loved it. So, yeah.
Josh is away for less than a week, and Vinny slips.
I found my big Asgard the other day.
It was in your big Asgard?
My Asgard, yeah. I got a big one.
We know you got a big one.
I have a lot of things that are big.
Including the
I've
Vinny.
not wicked it or anything, it's just sat on a mod.
Mark, come do round reviews for me because I can't be bothered. Yeah, Danny, it was like a step back in time on an RDA. It was really joyful. And I'm not going to lie, I did really, really enjoy it. Who knows, maybe next week you might see me actually hitting an RDA on the show again. Maybe even with a mech. Asgard, it's definitely the Asgard.
It is.
Oh, very nice. CC coils.
Well,
Huh.
So I've not tried the Lost Marys yet, Colin.
oh, there. Ah.
I've not
Jesus,
used my CC coils yet, because my other ones are okay, and I'm not taking out good coils that are still okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't
Love
get
it,
it.
but I'm waiting.
Danny will be pleased to hear I was actually using some of his coils in my RDA earlier in the week.
Yeah,
I've got so many coils at the minute, it's crazy. I bought a full ton at Expo and I found a load as well.
Found a load.
Chris, I've got stuff all over the place, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I really need to clean my studio out because there's piles of boxes with vape stuff in and I don't know
I thought
what
you were
happened.
saying empty bottles.
No, I've actually got rid of most of them.
You got
unlike the porta potty.
I was about to say he's got a pile of porta potty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to get some done this weekend. I've got to seriously get some done. I've got a bit of a backlog going on. What is going on with my hair? Look, I've got a dodgy comb over going on. Look at
That is such
You have got a
comb
dodgy
over.
comb.
that.
That is a comb
Ladies
over.
and gentlemen, we only serve local people.
I'm sweating.
Are you local?
Look.
Is that? Do you remember back in the late 80s, early 90s? You used to have that fucking comedian. Scott. He used to play a drunk Scottish guy. Always wore a vest.
Nesbit.
Les Nesbitt. That's it.
No, Rab C. Nesbitt, you moron.
That's it, Rabs. That's it.
I can't remember that bit. I just knew it was Nesbit.
Yeah, well, I was going to put it up in a top knot, but I knew you lot would really fucking rip me
You were
once.
going to be a thimble, wasn't you?
It's not a top knot. It's a bitch hitch.
It's a thimble.
So I didn't bother. I wish I actually had done because I'm fucking so warm. Excuse me.
That is very true, Colin.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. I'd make my own coil then.
Yeah, you just take them out the clothes pegs.
No, I've got lots of wire. I just can't spin it
Hey,
together
Dion.
like clever people that make coils. Evening, Dion. I'm afraid it's a very lowbrow show tonight.
When isn't it?
And what's the difference?
We're just missing one cast member. That's
Because
it.
Mr. High End isn't here, so everything's gone to shit.
No, you're in control. That's why it's all gone to shit.
Hey, we're live? What more do you want?
Yeah, he did
Wait.
get himself showing after a while. Oh,
Yeah.
he was black.
Yeah, before the show, it was just, yeah.
He was a boy.
It took me an hour and a half to figure out how to make
Error
it work.
50.
But you got there. It was worth the wait.
Yeah, I just wonder what'll happen if I change scenes.
Don't do
Give it a go. We could do with a laugh.
Well, no, but we haven't
Still
got.
got
Has
there,
anyone
it's
got?
slow, but at least we got
Has
to the final result.
anyone got any news
On what?
on vaping? Really?
I like vaping. Is that good for you?
Vaping good.
Colin, you're not far wrong there. You're not- Oh, far wrong at all. I mean, there was some news, but I can't remember what the news was.
Zippy did send me a link about something about Joel maybe having the ban lifted. for
It
the-
already has had a temporary lift. Should we
Yeah.
see what happens?
No.
Let's roll the dice.
No. Oh my god.
Live on the dangerous side.
And now we have a large Vinny.
Yeah, we have a frozen Vinny and a large Vinny. Oh, no, not frozen.
But it's not played the bumper, is it?
No. But then the music's playing.
And now the intro music's going to play, and we'll go back to normal.
Unless that large screen is the one that you're trying to figure out where you was. So each time you try and play the bumper,
Because that large screen on my screen looks like exactly what we've got now, Chris. So I don't know how that's transferred to that.
I don't know. It's you, innit?
You've got to remember, this is only week 2 of using this platform, and it is my first time using this platform. And I would just like to say, when I do my reviews, I will not be using this platform.
Yes, I have a question.
Oh, do you want me to play the bumper?
No. No, I really don't. We all know there's been a lot of stuff going on in Parliament and Downing Street this week.
Bye, Boris.
Yeah, but how's it going to affect vaping? Because obviously advocates for vaping now have, like, stepped down.
I think, well, I'm hoping, with obviously the stance on turning the UK smoke-free by 2030, it won't change much. It probably will delay even further TPD 2/3, whatever number it's going to be under. Obviously, recently I've just got these new devices, and fuck me, 2mm tanks are a pain in the ass. So, I hope to God it doesn't delay it too badly, but I can see TPD getting delayed, and that also probably means the new legislation on disposables getting delayed as well. That's the downside to it all. And obviously, in the quite near future, there could well be a general election, which could well delay even further still. So I think at the minute we'll just stay as we are. We're still very fortunate in the UK to have the Royal College of Physicians and the NHS supporting vaping. There is more and more e-cigarettes being prescribed now by the NHS as well.
Yeah.
Which is a positive thing, and the Stop Smoking Service are starting to provide more and more e-cigarettes / disposables through them as well. Unfortunately, they're not the best ones in the world that I've seen, and I know that my local service is using because they're the blue ones. But it's a start.
I mean the blue ones.
No, made by Blue, Chris.
Blue.
Oh. Blue is the colour.
Bless him. It's
I
a
actually
brand.
do forget that company
It's
exists.
a brand, Chris. It's a brand.
Yeah, I remember I did try one many moons before I even took vaping up properly.
Tracy chances are there'll be no new Prime Minister until September at the earliest. And that's if the contest isn't a close one. If it's a close contest, it could go even longer. So we shall have to see. It is one of them suck it and wait and see situations.
Suck it and see.
Thanks, Chris. Yes. Vinny, why do you sound like you have your head in a piss bucket?
Because he does.
You either
His
have the
porta
wrong
potty
mic
come
on
to life.
or you have both of them on. Quite probably, Simon, I have both of them on, but could I fuckers like work out how to turn one off?
And as it took him long enough to actually get on screen, he's not going to attempt it.
No.
What's that one? Simon, does that improve it? Is that better?
Simon, as you're on, I'll have a rant for you. Hey,
Can we run the bumper?
No. No.
You mean play the sound?
For longer than we need.
Why is all these microphones on?
How
Simon.
are you not on?
I've got lots. Wait, can you still hear me?
No.
Yes.
Can you now still hear me?
Yes.
Right, that should be my sound better because I had 17 microphones on.
How the hell have you got 17 microphones?
I've got a few cameras, Chris.
But you're only using one. Why are the others plugged in? You're just taking up valuable CPU usage.
They're not even turned on, but for some reason the microphones have been accessed.
Well, obviously them turned on then. If you can access the bloody microphone, you can access the camera.
Well, no, because I'm through Logitech. I've only got 4 Logitechs.
Only 4 law. Yeah. I've got one.
Well, I have various camera positions, Christopher.
I thought you were going to say at various positions. Is that interesting?
Yeah, for his OnlyFans.
I will apologise for my sound. I did not realise all those other microphones were on. I am a dick.
You can tell Colin's in the chat.
Yeah.
Colin, I love you so much, you fat ugly little Geordie. I'm not a Geordie.
Oh. Can I have my Simon rant? Not
Come
mine.
on, then.
What's he done this week?
No, it was a rant. I should have done last week for him, but I was just not in the mood. I was quite happy just sat in the corner being quiet for once in my life. But yeah,
Makes a change.
I don't know. His rant is one that we keep having, unfortunately, but obviously he went into a shop, saw them sell vapes to an underage person. She was even in a school uniform. Then when he went to buy the disposable, he asked, are these TPD? Are these suitable for the UK market? Oh, yeah, 100% safe, 100% for UK market. Yeah. So he bought it just because he wanted to take the picture. Because on the back of the box it said, not for sale in the UK.
That's one of those ones that the customs have let through, and hopefully it's going to sting the shop, and they quite clearly haven't.
Well, obviously, people have been informed, but that's the thing. Whilst they're letting them through, because they get
Kids
their
are still getting
pennies
their hands
by
on it.
going that way, there is so many that are getting through.
You see, with what we got told at Expo, and we've explained all that already, who do we moan at? Who is to blame? Because we know what's happening. They're letting it through and then trying to sting the shops. So it's got to lie with customers. Although, does it lie still, as I always said, with the manufacturer for sending them?
Hopefully, with this new thing that's happening in China with the licenses, it will stop them because everything's been more regulated. But then you've got other countries that are producing.
Yeah. It's just, it's damaging.
I haven't got Geordie in me, but I have got Northumberland. And they're so much better than Geordie.
You see, ignoring that, it could be so damaging to the UK vape. Everything.
Yeah. This is the problem. Everyone thinks about money. Customs are like, we don't get paid if we don't accept it. If we don't let it go through, we don't get the money. Right. So if someone gets seriously hurt from that vape, it's okay because you're going to get your money next time.
Why is it not the manufacturer, though? They know they're breaking the law by sending them here, Simon. They know that. They will know our legislation. They will know we can only have 20% and a 2 mil tank. They will know that. They're not dumb. We spoke to many of them at Expo. Yes, they're not the ones sending these ones in this case, but we know some of the people at Expo produce non-TPD compliant devices, which we're also at Expo. So why bother?
With the Expo thing, it wasn't as bad because obviously a lot of them were like, this one isn't TPD. We're giving them out free so people can try them. We are bringing a TPD. It's the ones that are selling them aware that this isn't suitable. It's not a sample. It's not a, I want information regarding my product. It's, I want money. These are going to get me more money because the more nicotine, the more puff. Gotta love a puff.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
You gotta love a bit of extra puff.
Yeah. You can get a few more 100 puffs. I don't blame you.
Some of them are a few thousand more puffs, though.
I know. And it's like 50 mg. I just love it when someone goes, no, it's only 5%. That still works out as 50.
Okay, so Colin's made a very good point there for a change, Colin. Mm-hmm. It's not the manufacturer, it's the distros in China that are sending them here. That's a damn good point, Colin. So it's the Chinese distros that are sending the non-compliant goods out.
But that's the problem. It's not always going to be the Chinese ones. Other countries can have these vapes.
Not in the EU, though.
No, but other countries outside can. So other distros that aren't China can still try to sell these in. Knowing that companies, shops, people will buy them here.
Yeah, it's like Simon.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just buying it to take the picture. Oh, so you're not vaping it? No, I'm vaping it.
He's feeding the beast. He does realise that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he bought one, bless him. And he...
I would have gone to a different shop and bought one.
No, Simon, you said it's the importer buying them in bulk, not the distro. That's why I quoted Colin and not yourself, sir. Don't make me out like to be Boris Johnson. I know I'm a bit of a buffoon, but I'm not as bad as that guy.
I don't know. Better this week, Hank. I was not in a very good place last week. I was very quiet.
Colin, I'm only a puff for 20 quid.
Oh, Lord.
20 quid is 20 quid, especially in these times.
So not worth it, mate.
I don't know. Gives me 10 quid's worth of fuel.
No, I meant getting you as a puff for 20 quid.
No, I'm with you there, Hales, completely. Yes, Simon, I'm one of them as well. Not biting. Okay, anything else we need to talk about, or is that it for tonight?
There's probably more, but I need more beer. 2 seconds. I've got my own rant in a minute.
Hayley's turning into Josh now, everybody.
Getting the angry drunk.
See, and it's weird when you turn your camera off because you just vanish. And Alan's just Baldy and me.
Yeah,
Jesus, how
Colin.
many times have we done this quiz where it's just me and you?
Quite a few in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been what, 4 or 5 years now?
4 years, mate.
It's been a few.
Oh, we started on a Father's Day as well, didn't we? I seem to remember.
Yes, Father's Day.
Is it 4 or 3?
2018 or 19. One or the other.
Oh, Colin had a rant at Riot this week.
Ooh, why did you have a rant at Riot? Yes, I am turning into Josh. Look. Woohoo!
Put your hands away, woman.
I even have my little glass.
Oh, she's been tired.
I'm the only one still standing strong.
I'm only going to Expo in October to go to Digbrew.
Yeah, Hanky.
Why did you have to go at Riot?
Yeah, Hanky.
I'll put your panties in a twist.
Seeing as you've just mentioned Expo, Hales, has everyone seen the fun things they're putting on so far?
Nope.
Yeah. How many things can I vomit on? Let's find
Fairground rides, cloud comps, trick comps.
But I'm sorry, but cloud comps are not fair. Because it's for the biggest clouds. I am the puniest cloud maker in the whole fucking world.
Vinny won a competition on a fucking, Noisy Cricket.
No, it was on a Pulse, mate.
Oh, on a Pulse.
Pulse Squonk.
There you go.
To be fair, I entered a cloud comp and they didn't realise I was not being serious, even though I was doing the cloud on a blue. And they still thought I was being serious. I was like, really?
At the minute, all I'm seeing from Expo is a lot of flowery things to make it look pretty. We need to see the content. We need to see the guts. We need to see the manufacturers. I know there's a few more people saying they're going. One of the local juice companies to me, Brews Brothers, have actually got a stand because apparently
have a stand as well.
They slashed the prices massively, apparently.
Yeah.
And Colin, I would send you a link if I knew how to.
Colin, if you're after a link for the show, it's further up the chat. He did post it.
No, that's the YouTube one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
I think that's what he's after.
No, he wants to come on. I'm gathering. We can discuss it in Discord, but yeah.
Well, so if you want him on, I can PM you my link, the one that was sent in the main chat. It's up to you, Vin. If you feel brave enough to have him on.
What's happened?
What you done?
My chat's gone all blank.
When your chat's gone blank and you're dying for a...
I had a kissing booth stand. Bitchy booth? No, that might work.
Oh. What have I done?
Have you broke it?
Can't see nothing.
When your chat goes blank and you're dying for a wank.
Like stream. Oh, it's back. Hales. Oh. Yes, there we go. Finally, I can. Colin, we'll be on Discord later, mate. Anyway, so hop in there, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit here and stare at the camera and wait for you two to talk.
Why?
Because I don't know what else to say.
Come on, Finn, you must have something. You're the big reviewer of LXV.
Yeah.
I'm the only reviewer on LXV. Vinny is shooting blanks anyways. Oh, what?
I don't know. He has 2 kids, so he must have been shooting something.
Yeah.
Now they're the milkmen.
I've seen them. You can see Vinny inside them.
Yeah. Unfortunately so. Poor buddy. Yes.
You're going to be a lightweight tonight, Chris. What the hell are you on about, Hanky?
Disappear on us again, I think. So, anybody got anything new en route? Obviously, I've had a few things appear these last few days, and I'm still waiting for more to come. But anyone else got anything they've got their eye on? If not panel chat-wise?
So I definitely have nothing. Well, I've got things I have my eye on, but I haven't got the money to buy them.
All right.
It's always the same with me.
Yeah, I'm on a bit of a buying ban because obviously I go on holiday quite soon, so all my money's going to be going there. But once I'm there and in the vape shop there, that's allowed then, isn't it?
Yeah, that's holiday spending money.
Yeah. Good grief, I wish I could vape properly. Oh,
And he
dear.
called himself a reviewer.
Hmm?
He says he can't vape properly. I said you call yourself a reviewer.
Because I've got a cold, Christopher. It's making me
Colin,
cough and I've got a very sore throat.
He's all got new.
Colin's always got disposable new.
I think
He's a
got,
disposable.
A Vupu coming.
Vupu?
Yeah.
Vupu.
Vupu.
Colin, how was that Vupu? Now you got the replacement for it.
Oh yeah, the one you broke.
Yeah.
Like I said, I quite like this. I don't know who sent me it, but I quite like it. I just can't vape on it at the minute because I'm coughing my guts up. So, stick to my gentler boost.
Does the Boost 2 take the Boost coils, or do you need different coils?
It takes... Now you're asking me.
You're asking Vinny to read small writing.
I believe it's the Z coils, which are similar to the DNA ones.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's to the original coils. I think it's been adapted to take, like I said, the Z coils.
Yeah. Apparently he's got a new Geek Vape, a new Vupu, and new other things. So
Colin, it's coming from China. This has taken 8 weeks to get here. 8 fucking weeks.
Who would send the lightweight a musket?
I've got no idea, Colin. There was nothing. It wasn't from China. It's come from it within the UK, but I've got no idea who sent me it. No idea whatsoever.
No address?
No, there's no return address on it. No nothing. Printed label. I just got no idea. Prepaid label, so there was nothing on it address-wise or anything.
Strange.
No, I've got no juice. I've just got you 130 quid settle, Mr. Hankey. In the form of the DNA Geek Vape. 130 quid's worth, mate. No juice. Just a big box of Geek Vape loveliness. I don't pay for this shipping, Tracy. Come on. Jesus. You know, everyone knows I'm a tight kid.
Yep. He's so tight he squeaks when he walks.
I mean, there's someone within my household that likens me to Jim Royal. I'm that tight. Evening here.
But
Hey,
Colin
I'll see it.
send it to you? Has Colin got your address? Who's got your address?
He hopes he doesn't.
I can't remember if I gave Colin it or not. Colin wanted it the other week, and I don't think I ever got around to giving him it. Because he was going to send me one of them Elf Bar 1,000 things.
Could it be Kev?
Yeah, I thought you would, Anki. Yeah, the retail 130 quid, mate. They're not a cheap setup, so yeah, don't give it away too quickly. Spread the LXV love. And I won't post it out normal Royal Mail because things go missing here.
Yeah, that's Vinny, tighter than a duck's ass.
See, Ian can't actually say that because I paid him over odds for my coils at Expo. Purely because he's given me that many free over the years.
Well, there you go. No wonder the guy's business struggles. Vinny keeps fucking nicking them all.
Did I not send it, Colin? I swear to God I gave you it last week. Who's got volume on? Because I can keep hearing myself laughing and it's driving me potty.
It ain't me.
Not me.
There's only one other person we can think of that doesn't have a headset.
No, because I've not got volume on.
You haven't got what on?
Oh, whatever.
It's gone again now. I hope it's not me because I keep having one ear in.
It probably is you, Vinny, to be honest. Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm sure if it's melted, it's that off.
I can actually hear your fan.
I haven't got a fan, that's my fridge, mate.
He's that hot, he's running overtime.
I don't know.
Oh, he's got the door open, he's just having it waft up his knackers.
My mic's in the ceiling, my fridge is on the floor, so I didn't think you'd pick that up. Jesus. I really didn't think my microphone was that good.
No, obviously it is.
Well,
Unless
maybe
it's your cam.
either that or I left another one on that I didn't know about. the upskirt cam that's down low.
Yeah. You meant the one that's right by your ass?
I have a question
Oh,
before we get any more about asses.
I haven't got any speakers, just my headphones. Sorry, yes.
Alright. What is everyone's unicorn mod?
I own it.
I own them.
What, you own your unicorn mod? That if you
Yeah. My VA, my Vicious Ant, is my unicorn mod.
Right, I love Vinny is a vicious ant, which quite expensive. Mine, obviously, I own mine now, but that's thanks to Josh. My baby. My pretty baby. Sam is still not been allowed to touch this.
That's as expensive as mine, yes.
Yep. And then he holds a hog up.
Yeah, and?
Hale's right. You've got to remember with Chris here, right? When we started this, he was like the vaping Neanderthal with everything. He still had his drip axe. He called everything dove poo, things like that. Chris develops a lot slower than everyone else. Maybe when he gets my pulse,
no, I haven't, Tracy.
Send him it in October at Expo. He may develop slightly quicker then, or he'll break it.
There's only one mod I broke. Only one.
What did you break?
A V-God.
Well,
and that was because...
Technically, Chris, it was already broke, but you blew
precisely.
The chip.
I just broke it more. I just went that extra distance.
You killed it.
Well, it was owned by you. It needed putting out of its misery.
I love that mod. I absolutely
Colin,
love that
I
mod.
don't scream, I moan. There is the difference.
You are liking it a bit. I keep updating the stream, but I don't know if that's making any difference.
It's probably my children. They're probably on the freaking internet again.
No, you've been like this for quite some time. Like a few weeks now.
Mm.
You've got
I just agreed today to oh, fucking Jesus.
Upgrade your speed.
Upgrade my everything, yes. So that could be quite scary next week. I could be really sort of...
Yeah, we're looking at changing ours, and I think we probably will.
That's mental. Virgin offered me a deal where it cost me about £4 a month extra.
Free gear. And then it'll triple
18 months, mate. 18 months.
Not a year and a half.
I don't care. It gives me flexibility.
I had to get rid of my TV package. It was just costing far too much a month.
They'll give me that for free.
Lucky you. I don't get it. I was paying £123 a month for
I've
TV
never
and
actually
internet.
had Virgin TV. It was just all through Fire Stick. Other sticks are available. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
Hanky, you've heard me moan. It's all good.
Colin, you can make every person in the world scream, my friend.
Yeah,
I'm
just
not-
not in the way you want.
And that's what I was about to add.
All right then. What type of vapor were you after you just started?
The cheapest I could afford.
I very quickly became a mech head. Very quickly.
How quick?
I progressed very quickly from a good old pen with a silica wick to an Innokin Cool Fire 3. From that, I went straight to an RX 200, and within 2 weeks of having an RX, I bought my first mech, which was an Endless. But then a week later, I got sent a Purge, and I sold my Endless straight away. Because my Purge, which I got off Andy, who used to be on the show, was one of the OG Purges, and it hit like a fucking steam train. And the comparison of that to my Endless saw the end of my Endless, which saw the end to me working with Endless.
I think within the first year, I went from Anakin MVP to a mech mod.
Yeah.
Like within that better year of starting it. And in fact, if it wasn't for the fact that my first MVP got stolen, I wouldn't have actually ended up going onto a mech mod because I wouldn't have ended up buying a E-Leaf 100-watt box, vaping 24 milligram nicotine juice at 100 fucking watts.
I used to vape 28 milligram.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and for like 2 days, I was just like, why the fuck does this feel like I've got Mike Tyson giving me the hardest punch he can each time I vape it? It's fucking horrible. I hate it. Sold it. Bought myself a Cool Fire 4, which was a lot better. I preferred that one by miles. Wonder why. And then just sort of went from there quite quickly. Actually, I think I did end up with an RX 200 just before I bought a mech mod as well.
Yeah.
Because those things were epic. I love that.
Yeah, they're huge, absolutely huge.
Mm.
But they was just so solid. What about you, Hales? Because you went through a stage of mechs, didn't you?
I did. To be fair, my fourth mod was a mech. So I went from a little arc that I gave away to someone. Then I had my Mock Majesty that I then gave away to someone. Then I went for my Dovpo, my Rogue, which I still have and love. Then I had a Rogue Met mod. No, was it Rogue? Mage. That was it. It was the Mage because it was pretty in purple. So
There
yeah,
you go, folks.
and it took me 4. And that was in, I think, the first 6 months. I developed up, but then me and Simon were on like similar journeys. I think he got a mech before me, but I was better at wicking them with
I
RDA.
just can't imagine Simon using a mech. The thought scares the shit out of me.
He's got a stack.
I would say he has shown me an Endless before. Yeah. He's got an Endless. He has says he doesn't want it.
My mech was made out of slate. No, it's very pretty though. I still got that one. The amount of mechs I gave away though.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I did another 2 last week with 2 RDA as well to a friend locally who was in need. It just seems a shame to have them stood around. I think I've virtually just got left the pieces that probably won't leave me now.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much like that, to be honest.
And it is good to give back when you can as well. So everyone knows I'm a reviewer. I'll do that because I'm not really a reviewer these days. But I was very lucky and did get sent a lot of free stuff to review. So it's just nice to pass that on eventually to other people as well.
Yeah,
Stop asking, I ain't got much left now. All I've got left now is pods.
What's the one mod you regret getting rid of?
Oh, you've asked me this before, Chris. You know what that is. My boss hog. Yes,
Else?
I know. You know he's got that.
Oh, well, I'm going to say that. So,
Chris, do you have a mod that you regret getting rid of?
probably my soy.
SOI.
Yeah, my SOI soy, whatever.
Yeah, I don't regret any of them. Everyone I've got rid of, I've actually obviously reset up for someone else.
Either
And
that.
it's helped them. So it's never really bothered me because I love shinies. You know, women have their shoes that they will buy shitloads of. Me, I'm shiny vape, which Simon's benefited from, obviously. But no, for me, if it's helped someone, I gave 2 vapes away the other day. Set them up for them. Got them on liquids I thought they'd like. So if it's going to help someone, even a lot of my vapes I pay for and I'm still quite happy to give them away. My Majesty I gave away to Simon, to his friend.
Yeah.
Because Simon at first was like, I don't give mine away. And I was just like, I'll get another pretty. It's fine.
It's like, obviously, Josh and things like that. It's good to give. I know we do it amongst ourselves a lot and things like that. And it just feels quite nice to do it on a bigger scale as well. And to be able to do that is a privilege to do as well.
Josh isn't home yet, is he? Is he home?
I've got no idea where he is yet.
His poor postman's going to have a backache. I may have got a bit too... oh, yeah, that can go in that box. That can go in that box.
Where's mine?
I've still got loads to sort out. You're fine.
Cool. Yeah. Anki, I was one of them that used to do the comps before the reviewing side took off for me. Then I just felt really cheeky entering comps when I get sent so much anyway. I mean, I don't anymore. I don't get sent loads anymore, as you can tell by the lack of content on the channel. I've literally got Geek Rape, and that's about it. Things are changing now, and then as they change, the content will come back on the channel from me as well as the guys here, and hopefully some joint reviews from us as well, which will be superb.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that, to be honest.
You just want some free shit, Chris. We know what you like, really.
No, I actually quite enjoyed doing them as a group. That was actually quite... You can bounce off each other.
Yeah,
things like that. It's a lot easier.
Forward to, and it hasn't happened yet. And I know Vinny will laugh as soon as I say this because he'll understand why. Obviously, as LXV, we've done a juice review, but that was before Simon entered with me. When me and Simon start reviewing things, our opinions and my face, when his opinion doesn't match mine.
Yeah, I think that'll be even more exaggerated by the other people in here as well. Yeah. I think it'll be very entertaining when we do that.
Because obviously we did used to do like reviews together.
Why on earth are you saying that, Colin?
I have no idea, but it's Colin. Need we say more?
Not being funny. He chose to go a separate way and he's happy where he is. And he's repping a company he's happy with.
Yeah.
To bring him
Good luck
back
to it.
Wouldn't be fair to his loyalty.
Or us.
No. It wasn't a match made. But as long as he's happy somewhere else.
All the luck to him. You know, he's happy where he is. We're happy doing what we do.
It depends what type of person you are. Vinny knows he can go at me and I will just go back at him. The fact that, you know, how many vape fly am I on tonight?
I haven't said out in ages.
Next week it'll probably be IVG juice. I wonder how many of those I can get in.
Fuck's sake. You know what's really worrying? I think I've got some in that bloody box from e-liquid samples.
Probably have. Might have Firehouse in there.
Yeah.
I haven't had Firehouse for a while.
I think there's a 10 mil off every company they represent. which I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to use in the video, but never mind. I'll work away. But yes, he did go to another production side of things and team things, but it's in the past. You know, one day we always keep going on about an LXV reunion and things. He will be invited to that as well. It'd be wrong not to. It's just LXV evolves and changes. I mean, I ain't got rid of this fucking muppet yet, so let's just see how we go.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Yeah, you're getting rid of me.
You did for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, for a while.
The thing is, it shows how we are as a family. Because when it changed, because obviously I came at the same time as... I know I was in the background before with Vinny.
Yeah.
Don't start, Chris. But yeah, I came at the same time as Lloyd.
Did you know?
By week. And it showed differently how we all knitted together.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, when I was gone, I was also dealing with some real fucked up shit.
Yeah, I know you was, mate.
Yeah.
It was just a joke.
I know.
But yeah. And we must start this podcast soon.
Yes.
We need to get Rabbit on again when we can.
Rabbit and Papa Smurf as well from the States would be good because things over there are changing. And it could be for the good. And obviously, the likes of Stephen Kennedy are making mechanical torches again. There's some positive signs coming from the States at the minute. So
I know Rabbit's doing a lot with sponsorship for those that are on the 12-step programs to come off drugs and that lot. He's a sponsor at the moment.
Yeah.
And things like that. I've been seeing a lot of his TikToks and his lives on TikTok.
They're amazing. And he's doing a really big thing and obviously giving back because of everything he's gone through in his life.
Yeah. Hanky, I've only been here a year. I'm the baby. All of these have been here a lot longer.
We have evolved a hell of a lot as a show.
Yeah.
I mean, we still get fuck all viewers, but, you know.
It's really strange because obviously when Vinny was like, oh, we're getting people to come on. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, you going to try? And I was like, okay. And I'm thinking, I'm Little Miss Cheap and Cheerful against all these mech heads. This is not going to end well.
And now look what you've got sat in front of you. Now look what you've got sat in front of you.
I have my baby. My little baby.
I want to say it's Nick and Tracy that are some of our oldest viewers that have been around since pretty much day one, haven't they?
Yeah, Nick definitely. Tracy to an extent as well. It's nice to see Tracy commenting again as well. I've been... the channel's been up for nearly 6 years now. Which is interesting to see where it all the channel actually started from and how it's changed and progressed, and obviously more LXV now than actually reviews and things. It's been quite an organic process and one that I needed to go on as well, I think. But there's a lot of personal reasons why things have gone how they've gone and how the channel even started in the first place, which I'm not going to talk about on here because I want to save it for a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you could talk about the origin story.
It's something I've not actually talked about, how the channel actually started. So that will be saved for a podcast.
I do like the fact that we all are slightly different. And each
time,
I was being nice to you. But yeah.
Oh, no, I know. I'm completely weird.
It's not as weird as me. You're fine. But yeah, it's really weird because I honestly, after that first live, I didn't think I'd fit. I even said to Simon, I think I've made a mistake here because I ain't going to fit.
Well, you see, I saw something that you did, and it was the fact that you was different, which made you fit.
I think I showed, first one I had a vape fly thing, and you literally went at me, and I can just remember rolling my eyes, forgetting I had a camera in front of me, and then going, fuck no, he doesn't get... No, what was it? You put a vape fly in the bin. And I was not having it without it. You had to give a reason and you couldn't. And I fought you for like a good 20 minutes.
Oh, what was that little red one I had that I really liked and then it broke all of a sudden? It would look like a bit like a transformer thing with a dial on it.
Rampant
That's
rabbit.
the Tigo!
Yeah, I loved that until it died, and then I was
have
fucking
Bumblebee.
livid.
I have the Bumblebee.
Yeah, I got the red and black one.
I love my Tigo.
But that's when Vapefly started not liking me.
Yeah,
But
Colin, I
I'm
am
not. I'm not
definitely
going to
not
go there
normal.
because I've said all that before, so I'm not going there tonight.
To be fair, that has given me a rant now.
Oh fuck
Oh,
you.
fuck's sake.
No, it's true, and it's something that just kind of me as a consumer annoys me. That
Sorry, I just read Colin's comment.
what's he put?
Is relating Chris to normal.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What you
That
see
is
on the
wrong.
show is very, very, very tame to what some of the shit I come out with.
Carry on, Hales. Rant on, love. Rant on.
Thank you. Yeah, my bit of a rant is when a company says, you know, when you say that, oh, why didn't you get people to highlight this product for the UK or for Europe? And they're like, oh, that's not the market for it. Well, considering we're all buying it from E61, from other companies, I would say that is the market for it. So for them making assumptions that something's not going to work in that country because it's not the market.
Well,
It's not aimed at them.
Vapefly actually say that quite a lot, don't they?
They do. A lot of times people have said, oh, when are we highlighting this product for the UK? Oh, it's not suitable for the UK market.
Yeah.
Right, but you have 100 people from the UK who will quite happily buy it, and you're telling me it's not suitable. That's why I think when they judge the market, instead of going, it's not suitable for the market, they should be going, right, we're giving you this because we want to break through that market.
Yeah.
Do you think that could be a lot to do with when they do the collabs with the German designers? Do you think they're overthinking the whole war thing still? Or is that just way beyond that?
Thing is, though, if they believed in that, half the things wouldn't have been released in the UK.
Well, a lot of the things they don't release here are the ones that the German designers have actually designed, aren't they?
But then you have companies from the UK purchasing them and making a lot of purchase because we're buying them.
Yeah.
And if they're going to do that, they need to do UK focus group.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're thinking of it along that lines, maybe they don't quite understand the fact that we as British people kind of have a very harsh, cruel sense of humour as a general idea kind of thing, especially when it comes to things like the war, because a lot of people will have some really twisted jokes about it. And I have heard and seen a lot of fucked up memes about it as well. So maybe they're kind of clicking onto that. I don't know.
Yeah. That's kind of what I said, Chris, but obviously without going as far as...
Yeah, but like, maybe they're misinterpreting our jokes. I spent thousands.
Yeah, they do. They spend thousands assessing things, which to me, you could use to sway the marketplace.
Yeah, quite easily.
Yeah.
Quite easily done. But yeah,
you know what I mean? You have these reviewers that you send to. You have these influencers. Use them correctly. Don't just go, oh, well, it's not suitable for this one. It's not suitable for that. How do you know that? There's so much, especially in the UK vaping scene.
I tell you
so
what.
Much versatility.
Now you've actually brought it up, Bale. There's a company that does it even more than Vapefly, and that's Dovpo.
Really?
The amount Dovpo actually released that doesn't get released in this country is unreal.
Yeah, Dovpo do some good, decent little mods, and cheap.
A lot of them are around the same design. It's more about the finishes and things like that, but most of them don't get released here.
Bloody hell.
Most of them don't even get released in Europe. Which is a shame because some of them are awesome.
That's me. We're a lot of the people that will try and get hold of it.
Yeah. Oh, I've tried to. Dovpo did the one that Chris has got, but in a panda finish. And I was absolutely desperate to get that. And you can't get it anywhere near Europe. It's literally just in Asia.
I saw that. I went looking for things and I saw that and I was like, I want a panda one.
Yeah, I really wanted a panda one.
I remember seeing the other versions to my WVV, where it was clear, and then you had solid panel doors, you like samurais or other designs on them, and they looked absolutely fantastic. Try and find them for the UK.
Yeah,
No.
it's like College just said in the chat, about 2% of all Dogpo devices enter the UK. That's it, just 2%.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I only paid what £25 for that,
Yeah,
and it's for something that I bought just because I like the side panels of. I'm quite impressed with how well it hits.
oh, it's
Considering,
pentanometer, isn't it?
yeah,
And they do work really well.
Yeah.
Work really well, and they're simple.
yeah,
There's not too much to go wrong with it, and that's why they hit so well.
yeah.
I had a similar version. Mine wasn't a Dogpo one. Tesla, I think mine was.
I've got a
Invader.
Tesla Invader 3 still. I've still got mine.
You know, I had the 4, didn't I? I got it at
Something
the
like
last expo before COVID. That bright orange one, but that died really quickly, unfortunately. I actually died before I could do a review for it.
Jesus.
Yeah. I've still got the RDA somewhere for that, actually.
What a bright orange idea.
It's bright orange, yeah. It's literally like an iron brew colour.
Ooh.
I've got no qualms, Dogpo. I've got the
No.
SQ Squonk collab they did. I've got the... Oh, what's that one they did with Suicide Mods?
Abyss.
No.
We mind about Dovpo.
Dovpo was the Abyss.
Yeah, they did do
No,
that,
it was.
but not that.
Hutch?
The
No.
200, I can't remember what it's called. Big red one I've got.
Hey, Sean Toops in the house.
Evening,
Hey, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
If you remember to bring your shopping in, Sean. Little joke there, sorry.
What was that Rinko one you had? The one with the Union Jack on the panels?
That was a Tix.
Blue. Because that one I
yeah.
really liked as well. I really liked the look
That
of that
actually
one.
vaped really, really well. I could just never find a coil for it. That was when I was on Rinko's development squad. That was a joke.
Yeah, because I remember you showing it me. And then not long after that, I bought the Dovpo, didn't I?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
that
very
was
similar in shape. Just yours was a lot more money.
No, mine was cheaper and smaller.
Was it?
Yeah. It's about £7.
Tix is tiny. Tix is tiny.
No, I'm on about the other one, the big one.
Oh, you're on
The one
about the one I was talking about.
Ah.
Odin 200.
Oh.
Because obviously they did the DNA version about it
Yeah.
as well. Full pint of cheese. Love it, too. Yeah, I quite like the Tix. I just couldn't get the coils for it at the time. You probably can now. I haven't looked. I don't even know it'll be on my shelves over there with everything else.
Oh.
Yeah, the Tix was really, really decent. And to be honest, a lot of things that Dovpo did wear until they went into plastic and started doing the jelly box and everything like that, and they're just gash.
Yeah. I mean, it's all right for a cheap little mod if you want something you don't mind, like breaking or losing.
Yeah, the Mechman series, they did a little box of a Mechman which took two 18650s. That was awesome. That pretty much had the features of that V-Code, Chris, and it was like 23 quid brand new.
Didn't they do a single battery as well for Metman?
Yes, they did. Yeah, it's a pen one. I've got one up there as well.
I swear I've got one of those.
Yeah, they sent me them both together. One's... I can't remember what the pen one was, but the other one's 220 watts, and then the smaller device. The coils weren't bad again, but you could never find the coils. They'd send the devices and sell the devices in the UK, and then you could never find the coils. Which is a bummer.
But I do find if a company says, oh, well, it's not suitable for that market, I start feeling like saying, well, why am I supporting you? Do I want to buy that product if it's not suitable?
I don't really get. Oh,
You're alienating people who want to spend money on it. You're
yeah,
alienating a whole portion of your market.
I'm potentially losing a lot of customers. Let's be
Yeah.
honest, which is what it comes down to at the end of the day. Every company wants customers because customers mean profit. But yeah, it's like that company you used to rep for, Chris, or was team leader on.
Oh, Serious Vape.
Yeah, their mechs were decent, man, but their biggest fuck up was paying good old our show friend from Dovpo. What was it called? Earl. A
Yeah.
lot of money for his design on the Viking.
I have to say, I
I've still
nearly
got
got a
those.
Ceres. I think it was a Mark II. But unfortunately, one of the people that was selling them, I really didn't like. So I was like, look, no.
Yeah.
You probably had lucky escape because that was probably the Cavalry Mark II, and the Cavalry wasn't great.
It was.
No.
It
Yeah,
was.
The V2. Yeah, I've got one.
yeah.
Dumb shit. They seriously are.
But yeah,
But when I
it's
saw
very
him
It's a
in
different
single
design
coil.
because
the UK, I was like, no, thank you. I'll save my money.
It's a single 18650 that takes a single coil that hit like a wet lettuce.
See, I
It really.
quite like the RDA. I thought the flavour of the RDA wasn't bad. The trouble was the mech and the whole push button firing pin because it
Yes.
didn't have threads; it just pushed in.
Yeah, and you
Oh.
just lost so much power. It literally, you just had. You could put a freshly charged molly cell in, right? Give it a good 0.1 build, hit it, and it'll just. This has more power to it.
Yeah, it's. I don't. I think it was down to the metals, Chris, not the design. If I'm honest.
Yeah. But
I
then
think
again,
that-
you haven't got a thread on the button, which doesn't
No,
help.
but no. That's where you get your big drop. It's through the threads.
Mm.
If you remember, the Half Moon Pocket Rocket has no threads,
Yes.
and that doesn't have drop. The only issue with that is it's made out of alley.
Yeah.
So obviously you don't get the hit because it has to go through the alley.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I did used to like those pocket rockets. That was quite a cool looking mod.
Yeah.
Some nice colours to them as well.
yeah.
Same with the Half Moon Squonks as well. The Squonks
Yeah.
that I did, they were
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, I've got one of each of them. They're stayers. I was
Do we
overjoyed.
think Squonks are going to come back?
They
I hope they
seem
don't.
to be already. They're very much like billets. A lot of the high-end squonks are so far removed from the actual commonly seen vape scene. If you get in the modders groups, which do limited runs of them, you still see them selling really, really well. At 400 quid plus on a limited run of squonks are still selling out. I think that they are very much like billets, but billets have obviously, and the whole Burrow device has exploded even more than it already had. But Squonk seem to have closed down after the pulse and everything, and the cheaper variations of Squonks seem to have died down a little bit. They seem to have upsurged the high-end modern market again. It's strange to watch, but I think that will come back more quicker than mechs
Yeah.
because it's not really gone away. It's just sort of
It's kind of like a middleman, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, some of the actual modders that are doing the squonks in mainland Europe are really high end. 500-600 quid's worth of them, and it's just a mechanical squonk. But obviously, you've got your stab woods, your rare woods, and things like that, and then your silver inners and things, and yeah, they are pieces of art, and they do look beautiful. But yes, there seems to be a lot of people already sat in Discord, apparently.
Yes, sir.
That's fine. We'll be going there in half an hour.
We'll be
So
there.
also, what vape or device have you tried or thought, and tried, but it's actually surprised you?
My
Like,
Dovpo. There's no one sitting in the after show chat.
Oh, right, they said there was. The big thing for me will be with Billet. Because I tried early AIOs and hated them. Hated them. The dot being the main one and various things. And I couldn't get on with restricted direct to lung at that point. And then all of a sudden things started clicking in place. Obviously, when I got the Vicious Ant off Josh, I also got what's the RTA called?
I have no idea.
I want to say Jenna, but it's not the Jenna one. It wasn't the JA's one. Skylar. And that opened my eyes a little bit. And then I got Golden Greek, and then the billet came along, and I was just like, yeah, you know what? I can see what this is all about. And
yeah,
that for me was a big change, and that's still reflected in the way I vape today now.
Yeah, I was surprised by the Abyss because obviously I've had a lot of negativeness regarding it, but it looked pretty.
See, I love my Abyss, and then it just died on me. I was gutted, absolutely
Mine's still
gutted.
going strong. I need to I want to get some more bridges for it, I think. So I need to look at that. But yeah, mine's still going.
Do you take the tank off when you're not using it and things? Do you not leave juice in it?
Yeah.
How the fuck's it not leaked on Friday chip?
No. Never leak.
That's seemingly the big issue. People leave them sat for a while and the juice leaks and it leaks down and goes in the chip and fries the chip.
No. It's that I've not used it for a good few weeks. And it's sat on the shelf and it's still not leaked.
Bloody fire. Yeah, very lucky. See, Hanky, I was like that with billets. I just didn't like the idea. Didn't like the whole hype. Didn't like the pricing. Didn't like any of it.
I want to try billets, but obviously that's a whole different rabbit hole to go down.
Yes,
and
you don't like billets.
Obviously, people are buying a lot of billet stuff, so the pricing is even higher than normal.
Yeah, that's one thing that does.
Actually, the same price as new.
That's the thing that puts me off billets is like the price of them and the fact that it's just a complete rabbit hole and it's something I really can't afford to get into.
No, and you don't vape like that, Chris, either.
No.
That's the thing. Even if you did have the money to do that and bought one, I don't think it would be for you. You are your big series mod. You like a punch.
Yes.
I like more collect it in my vaping. I can go back and forth.
Yeah, I'm getting that way again, Hales. I am getting that way again.
I mean,
on the RTA and a dripper and things this week. Proper power.
I don't think I'd go back to a Mac because someone was like, "Would you go back to a Mac?" And I was like, "I don't think I would."
I mean, I'm quite enjoying this. My little
Anki, everybody knows you've always loved me, so don't lie.
No, I mean, for some reason, I've been enjoying my little Vopo as well. Like, it's just one of them weird things. Even though I still adore my big mods and still vape them regularly, it's just really. It's one of them weird things that you'll pick it up, try it, like, put it down, and then pick it up again a while later, and it's like, this is banging. I'm loving this, and then you'll use it for ages.
Colin's dying for an early shaft attack. No, Colin, we're doing a full show this week.
Yeah, we're actually found content. We don't know where from, but we have.
You've managed to pull it out of our asses.
Yeah, I have a big ass. There's going to be a lot of content.
Jesus.
But it's one thing I have spotted, and being an influencer, I've spotted it as well. Has Vinny froze, or is that just his look now? No,
just his look now.
But people don't always highlight older vapes. It's all about the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the old ones are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Especially if you're starting in that, you shouldn't have to worry about, I need to have the newest one.
I mean, I'd happily have an RX200 again. And a Cool Fire 4.
Yeah. I got a Cool Fire.
No, not a Cool Fire. I'd not go back to a Cool Fire.
I got a Mini. I love the Mini.
The Vinci X, Colin.
No, I'd go for an RX200 again.
Oh, yeah.
If I walked in a random vape shop one day and saw a brand new one in a box, I'd have it. In a heartbeat.
I did.
What?
Not long ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I popped into one of my old haunts that I used to hang out with years ago before the owner of the shop got rid of the other staff that I used to hang out and have a laugh with. I popped in and and I saw it in the back shelving on the the box all sealed and everything in red. I was like, how much for the RX? And the chap that behind it had no clue what I was on about. I had to direct him to it, and he goes, I can't give you a price because I don't know if it's safe to use or not. I'll have to ask the boss, who obviously...
Of course it is.
And it's like, yeah, that's what I said. But he was like, oh, no, because he's been there a long time. I don't know if it's safe. It's like, it's sealed in a box. It's got no batteries built into it, nothing. It's going to be safe. It's like finding an old computer from 1986, sealed and unused. It's going to be safe to use.
Did you get it, Chris?
No. Because he couldn't give me a price and the manager wasn't in to help him to give him a price. So it was like, I'll pop in another time when I've got a bit of money.
If anyone knows a shop that's got one, let me know. Because I would be all over that like a rash. The nostalgia of it, I'd stick a Griffin 25 on it. Because that was my first journey into RTAs, and I'd be well away.
No, I'd have to stick an original Cleto on it. That's what I used on mine, was an original Cleto. And I missed those tanks.
2 years ago.
I loved the Cleto and the Cleto 120. I used to have it on a iJoy. I used to also run it on a iJoy Maxo. The quad.
Big thing.
The big fucker with 4 batteries, yeah. And Colin, it is. That's another company I haven't heard from for a long time, iJoy. They were like a really decent little low end.
I don't think they release it. I think that's another company that no longer releases in Europe.
No. Because I remember they parted up with another company. Because it used to... what was their name?
I think they've now gone in with Kang Attack, haven't they?
Ooh, I don't know.
Or Kang Vape. Because there's 2 different ones, isn't there?
Yeah.
I think they've now joined forces. They've definitely joined forces with somebody. But it's another company you don't see really release in Europe now.
So I used to enjoy that, like some iJoys, except for the bloody Kappa squonk.
Yeah, there were Kang Vape was at Expo, wasn't it? Or was it Kang Attack?
Kang Vape.
Sean loves it.
I hated that thing. I bought it, and within half an hour, I'd sold it on. It was just shit.
Yeah, you're going to lose a subscriber there in Sean. Let's cheer him up quick and talk about billets.
Now they used to have another one where you used to be able to change the side panels. Oh, that's really bugging me.
You have the Indians on it, aren't you?
Yes.
I remember what you mean. I can't remember because you could get different panels, couldn't you? And it was that weird shaped one that went off on an angle with a button on the top.
Yes. That was the first mod I ever had to fix, actually, because I remember because I was actually talking. Me and you knew each other back then. I remember going into Wolverhampton, meeting the guy, traded him. Yeah, traded him. I can't remember what I traded him. I remember trading him the Smock V something, that silver one, T something.
The TFV.
That was it, the TFV. Traded him for the iJoy, got it back home, and the bloody fire button wouldn't work. It turned out that the tacky button inside was completely and utterly just dead. It just wouldn't work. So I literally spent 3 weeks online looking for the right tactical switch. Couldn't find one. So I swapped it for one that I had that used to be inside an Xbox 360 controller that I used to use for like the mods. For the like the fat rapid fire mods and that, like it was just small enough to fit in. That was the first one I ever fixed, and then that actually lasted quite a while. I enjoyed that. I can't remember what I did with it.
How did I not see iJoy at Expo?
Hey, did I not? I didn't even know that was there.
Yeah.
Did we stop at their store?
No, you did. We did.
So I did see them, I just didn't recognise them.
Oh, I
don't even know how long I've known you for, Vinny.
Too fucking long.
Thanks. Love you too.
A good few years now, Ale. Good few years. But yes, right. Seeing as Haley's been asking questions, has anyone in the chat got any questions, preferably vape related?
All mine were vape related.
Yeah, but
some
we're
of the
more
ones on
looking
the
at
chat might
Colin.
not be.
Yeah, we're looking more towards Colin and Hanky here because they're the
preferably vape related questions would be beneficial. I'm not saying we won't answer non-vape related questions, but this is a loosely based vape show. God, gone are the days where we talked about snacks for an hour, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got anything? Because if not, we will wrap up shortly and jump on the Discord. Yeah, it's about 6 years, Ian. I knew you very early on. Your coils were the first ones I bought pre-made. Back in the day. I don't think I bought them. I think you sent me them as well. That will surprise nobody.
No, not surprised at all.
Go on then, Colin. Yes, don't mention the bike.
the bike ride.
Do you know what someone suggested? After that, I was thinking of doing something else. Do you know what? do you know what someone actually suggested? That swim the Humber.
Yeah, have fun with that one.
Jeez, you should have Greenpeace trying to put you back.
I'd fucking die.
That would be funny, but right, swimming the Humber would be fine. It's the sandbank part that you'd have to get through to get back to the bank.
The mud banks, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I would quite happily stand there and watch you try and get through them. I'm like,
Tracy.
"Okay, we're going to Hull. Oh,
Yeah,
we're going
Tracy.
to no, we're going to watch
Josh
a whale
definitely
in a whole
does.
different way.
It'd be like watching Free Willy, but in live action.
Read my comment.
Yeah, and Tracy, Josh does.
Which one, Anki?
Yeah, I'm
Remember
trying
the
to
I
think.
Joined Neptune 2 pod kit came out earlier this
Yeah,
year?
you sent me that picture. I didn't even know they'd actually released one.
Juice-wise, I'm enjoying the new range from Juice and Power. The new stuff they've done is quite nice. I'm a bit gutted I got it all with the ice and didn't go for some without the ice, but never mind.
Why did you get some without the ice?
Because I bought them.
It's Vinny.
Which means you could have bought them without the ice.
Yeah, I actually don't think I quite realised they did them without ice. I mean, I also bought the entire salts range, so I've got all the salts as well.
Yeah.
So I know their salts are just replicated in short fills. So
Which
I'll be able to
one
work
would
out.
you suggest? Which one's your favourite at the minute?
I really like the passion fruit.
I'm not a fan of passion fruit.
Yeah, and
Is it really
strangely
good?
enough, this is really not me. I really enjoyed the watermelon. And I hate watermelon. I'm with Simon. I hate watermelon, but I just really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It'd be good to see you back, Mark.
So you'd suggest the passion fruit and the watermelon?
I have big hands, Colin.
I have pinky hands.
It's not a little can. It's just my big hands.
Yeah, I still don't understand what Hank is going on about.
I didn't see what Hanky. I didn't. Yeah, no. Yes, Colin. Sure you do.
Yeah, pity his passion's his hand.
Vinny, are the
Yes.
new Juice and Power as nice as the originals, though?
I must admit, I was very gutted they dropped the Vimto. Because their Vimto was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And they don't do it anymore.
They don't do no more.
No, it's gone completely.
Oh.
And it was stunning. You can still buy it. There's still some shops that got it in stock. Yes, Hanky, put whatever you put up again and I'll answer it. Because I can't even see it anywhere, what you was on about. Other than Commodore 64.
Is there any more flavours they've got rid of then, or is it just...
They've all gone. They're all brand new.
I just thought it was a separate range.
No, all gone.
Where you?
No, they can't get rid of shark. That's not fair.
Yeah, all gone.
Ah.
Unless you're on about the saying that you didn't like me at first and now you're besotted, Hanky, but we knew that anyway. I love you too, Hanky. I think that's what he was referring to. And I did mention it briefly.
Is it?
Colin, the original Juice and Power was the first juices I tried, especially their shark. I absolutely loved their Skittles.
And it's gone.
Was it? Fim Tonic?
That was just Vimto.
Yeah, but it's called Vim Tonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This place has still got it, and it is stunning. It is Vimto. It's
Oh, so I'm actually on their juiceandpower.com, and they've got it for sale on there.
Yeah, until it's gone, Chris, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
There'll be no more bottled.
That's a shame.
Right,
We're
then,
gonna
people,
have to drop up.
shall we see if I can actually manage to end this show?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to say my line for me, Chris?
If it's your birthday, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Woo.
Say goodbye, you two.
Goodbye, you two.
Bye.
Let's see if this works, people. See you on Discord
For a bit.
or in a couple of seconds.